Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the studio. Today, I'm going to pick up where I left off a week ago, talking about the website updates and where I'm going in terms of marketing. I think it's really important for me to have the style of the brand be consistent across the board, whether it's on the website or social media, marketing, promotional material. So I'm just more focused on that right now. Now the good news is I did get all of the print files finished. They needed to be uploaded to the website. So all 196 print files are there, and I have made some tweaks to the website layout. All right. Okay, so again, I'm continuing where I left off with some of the improvements that I've made. But over the weekend, the biggest thing was the gallery setup here. I changed the mosaic layout and I switched it to like a vertical tile. And then I added space 20 pixels in between each tile. So now I think it looks a lot better. So you can really tell the difference or see where everything starts and ends. And I think the best example is for water. Without the space in between the images, the photographs, it gets really confusing on where a particular image starts and where it ends. And so putting this, the space in between the photographs, now you can see each piece clearly. So I think that's a really good improvement. Okay, and then for the image, I found the pop-up menu and I figured out how to change the background to white because it was like an off gray color before, which I really didn't like. But everything works, the same. So now what I'm focused on is on the marketing end and how to, like, what I'm going to do in order to market my work, not only online, but actually have meetings and presentations with potential clients face to face to see if I can get my work not only here locally, but internationally, really. So these are the changes that have been made. Also, my focus is really going to shift to my writing. And I think there's a few changes I want to make in this particular category. And so that's probably what I'm going to lock in on this week, is getting my writing where it needs to be. Like I mentioned before, it's going to be posted on Substack, on the Substack channel that I created. But yeah, I think everything looks good. The only thing I have to work on a little bit more, like added on to this, is to make sure that the mobile version of the website looks the same way. And I did check over it initially over the weekend, but I just want to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. The only other thing too is down here in the footer area, making sure that I'm probably going to include TikTok, a link to the TikTok profile here, and probably Facebook is also missing. And then a part of my to-do list is the West Cover site. And so I'm going to need to finally update my descriptions here. Because now the product choices are going to be different. Yeah, so this particular product, the True Life acrylic print, I'm not going to sell this through the printer in California. I'm going to have it sold through the printer in Germany. So I have to make sure that I update all of the descriptions. So that's also on the list. Now, the few times I've tried this before, it's like the user interface is a little bit like I'm just not used to it. So I have to figure out how I can post this. Like, do I want to include the pricing, or do I just want to keep it on inquiry status and have people continue to send inquiries through here instead of seeing the actual price? If I can figure out the shipping part of it, the shipping profiles, and how to set that up, then I'll be able to sell work directly through here. Otherwise, I'll continue to use the inquiry through here. I guess the only other thing I was looking at yesterday was the header. I would like to change this image and make all the images a lot more clear to see, because right now they're really cropped more than I want them to be. And there's a little over 50 images here. I think I want to keep the inventory size pretty much the same, around 50 pieces. But for sure, the main website is going to continue to grow. And like I said, there's 196 photographs currently available. And I also took away the final tab that was up here in the corner, and some of them had like a little star tab. I took those away. And so just the presentation to me is much better. I think the tabs that were up in the corner, they were more distracting than anything else. And so I'm going to take this look the best I can and present my work the same way on Instagram and Pinterest and all the other social media channels, except for TikTok. TikTok is going to be uniquely for interior design shorts. When I go out and let's see if I can bring it up. Whenever I go out, sometimes I take, I'm getting a message up here. But sometimes I take shorts of showrooms, different interior design showrooms. If I see something with home decor, I take video clips of that as well. And so for my TikTok page, let me see if I can bring it up now. That's where all that that type of content goes. And I found that it does pretty well over there. Okay. So here we go. And I haven't posted on this for a while. For probably like a week and a half was my last post, but I'm going to have more time now, since all of the photography that I needed to upload is uploaded. I'll have more time now to post more on here. And these are also posted on YouTube as shorts. So it's just using different platforms to build an audience and then leading everyone back to the main website through the profile links. And of course, I have other potential partners like West Cover that I want to have my work on. It's just a matter of putting the presentation together, probably as a PDF, and then have that as part of my application to send to them. But yeah, that's my update. I really feel happy about everything, really. I feel happy about, the presentation, how I've been able to edit the web design the way I want it to be for the most part. So it's just adding on, work from here. Now, the work is not going to be brand new. It's just going to be work that I've taken out of the inventory because I couldn't manage an inventory over 200 photographs. So it's going to be work from 2008 all the way to 2023. It's quite a bit, and it's going to, show up little bit by little bit, but I'll continue to add the keywords down here so that everyone can find the type of work that they're looking for, the subject matter, more easily. So, but yeah, I'm thrilled. I really am thrilled, because now when I present the website, like, everything is ready, and the presentation I think is really good. So the only thing I want to check on is the keywords, and I've started doing it over the weekend once I got finished uploading all the print files, just to make sure that the locations are right. Because for example, on this one, I want to make sure that Florida is specified, the city is also specified. So this is from Fernandina Beach, Florida. So I want to have the city in the state as keywords. So most of them, it should be there already, but this one is definitely missing it. So I just have to sweep back through everything, make sure that all my keywords are there, make sure spelling is correct. I mean, just everything. Make sure everything looks the way it's supposed to look. But it won't take me that long. Now, as far as new products, I'm not going to add any new products right now until I have some more of the marketing material finished. And I want to get the West Cover profile finished first, because adding new products, it's very time consuming. It's not going to be as bad as the initial startup of building the website, but it is going to take me some time. Yeah, see, this one has Florida on it. Here's Jacksonville. So if I just click on Florida, then all of my photographs that were captured in the state of Florida will show up. No matter what category and no matter what year the photograph was captured, they'll all show up in one place. So that's the type of organization that I need on it, because there's going to be a lot. If I end up with close to 300 photographs on here, I won't be surprised. And that's not half of the photographs that I've taken over the years, but obviously I'm not going to add everything, but it's going to be quite a few. It's going to be quite a few on here. Florals, cityscapes, night photography, abstracts, photography manipulations, just it's a lot. So yeah, and I'm going to focus on the favorites first. There are some favorites that stick out that I want to add first. And then just go from there, and see how, visitors and everyone reacts to it. And then as far as new work, like I said before, I'm probably not going to work on new photography until the end of the year, the last quarter of this year, because I want to make sure that the foundation of the photography, the writing, is really solid and where it's supposed to be. It's just a lot of minute details that go on with this, and so I want to make sure that's done. But that's where this is where I am, so I'm really happy about the direction that I'm going. And again, you guys can leave me, continue to send inquiries, comments, critiques, feedback, questions about my approach to all of this, whether on the photography end or on the web design end. I'm definitely looking at doing quite a few, like creating, even more improving in my work overall, in the style that I use, and how my work is presented. So it's a lot, but I really like the direction that I'm going. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and take care. See you next week.